So why do we play golf? Why do you play golf? Why do I play golf? Today I just want to discuss and dive into the reasons why we truly play. I see so many people out on the golf course feeling stressed, anxious, frustrated, when the reality is we're out here to enjoy this beautiful game. So today I'm going to get you guys to think why it is you play, so that there's going to be a lot less frustration, a lot less stress. We're going to enjoy this game a lot more. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Danny Malcolm. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Today we're at the beautiful Western Australian Golf Club here in Perth, Western Australia. Beautiful views here over the Perth city skyline on the wonderful 12th hole here at the Western Australian Golf Club. Today I'm going to talk about why do we play golf. Let's dive deep into this, because I see so many people not enjoying the game, placing way too high expectations on themselves. And I think it's important that we understand why are we out here. So today I'm going to run through a couple of things. One is finding your purpose for playing, and then two, managing your expectations. Because I've seen a lot of golfers over the years being on a golf course feeling frustrated, coming back in after a round, looking at all the negatives. And you know, as humans, we are, I guess, we have that negativity bias, so we're always looking to things to be negative about. And in golf, there's going to be a lot of bad shots out there. It's not always going to go away, and there's a lot of reasons that we could be negative. But I see a lot of people thinking it's all about performance out there, and the reality is, for most everyday golfers, it's about enjoyment. It's about enjoyment. We're not professionals. Most of us who are out here enjoying the game, we're everyday golfers, and you've got to get that distinction between being a professional and being a player that plays for recreation. The professionals, yes, they're out here to perform. They're here, you know, trying to make a living. They're trying to create an income for their family. They are under pressure to perform. So absolutely, you know, their expectations are very, very different to ours. So for the everyday golfer, the recreational golfer, we're here to, it's our recreation, it's our fun time, it's our play time. So let's make it more of play time. Let's enjoy playing. I just see so many people struggling, and even after a good round, they might come in and shoot one of the best rounds, but say at the end of it, oh yeah, but I did, you know, I three-putted that hole, or it could have been better, or this, that, and the other. That's maybe true, but let's enjoy playing. That's why we play. So I want to dive deep into the reasons why you play. Find your purpose. Why do you play? Is it because of the nature? Is it the, you know, being out in the outdoors, the fresh air? Is it for the exercise? Is it to play with friends? Is it to build connection with others? Is it for that feeling of that beautiful, well-struck shot, which in reality is going to be relative to our skill level? I'm just going to hit one here. But relative to our skill level, there's only going to be one, two, maybe three shots around where you think, ooh, that felt good. You know, that was a real pure shot. And so absolutely, it's good to play for those reasons. I'll play for those reasons still, just to feel those one or two sweet shots relative to my skill level. What a sweet feeling. And that's what keeps us coming back for more. Oftentimes it's on the very last hole when you strike it pure after a tough round, and it's that one shot that keeps us coming back again next week, right? So, but let's dive deep into this, guys, because I see so many people putting so much pressure on themselves, and they've just got this burden of expectation of performance when we're out there to enjoy the game. So what I'd love you to do is, number one, discover your purpose. Why are you out here? Why are you playing? So I'm going to share a couple of key reasons why I play today, and hopefully that'll get you to think perhaps some reasons why you play. So grab yourself a notepad if you've got one. If you're driving, don't think, come back to this later. But if you've got space now, just make a little note. Why do I play golf? Now, a lot of the reasons that comes up first is people want to, you know, when clients come in and we're talking about the goals and what they want to get out of the game, oftentimes it's to be more consistent, it's to reduce the handicap, it's to hit more fairways. A lot of it's performance based, always pretty much performance based. And that's kind of the surface level, this sort of surface level of why you're playing. Absolutely, it's great to have goals. We need goals to move us in a direction, to be able to take action, to move us to the direction. We don't need to hit certain goals by a certain time. I believe they're there just to get you moving and get you doing something, whether that's more practice, whether that's a change in skill development, in technique, seeing a coach, etc., etc. I think it's very important to have goals, but they're not the be all and end all. That's the surface level of getting you moving into action. But but the things that keep you in action and keep you involved in the game is those next level down, is why do you play golf? So let's write down your goals for sure, but let's dig deeper than that. So let's think, why are you playing? Really, why are we out here? What brought you to golf in the first place? So I'm going to share the key reasons why I play, and there's maybe 4 or 5 of these. So, but back when I was a young golfer starting out at 13, I got to very high level very early on. I was off +1 handicap at 16, 17 years old, playing at a pretty high amateur level, and I wanted to be a golfer. I wanted to be a professional golfer and make a living out on the tour. Now, I gave that a good crack on those first few years, but I realised I didn't have what it took to be there. I worked hard, I had big expectations on myself, but at that stage of my life, that was true to have those performance goals. I was playing to try and then make a living, try and make a career. It was first, can I reduce my handicap to single figures? Then it was, can I get my handicap to scratch? Then can I shoot under par more often? Very much performance based. I didn't actually think why was it I was playing back then. In reality, I started playing because I just love hitting nice shots and love the creativity and the fun of playing golf, playing the game. But as it got more serious, it was very much performance based. Now, fast track to today. I'm a father, I'm a busy dad, a family man. I coach full time with a busy coaching diary. And so my goals have shifted over the years. So now I'm very much like perhaps what most of you might be like in terms of why I play. So today I play for number 1, is to be out in nature. Beautiful, beautiful nature. I can hear the birds here in the trees. The wind's blowing quite a bit today. I can hear the trees blowing in the wind. Beautiful. It's just beautiful to be out here. Number 2 is to have a break from, or a nourishing time away from a busy coaching schedule and a full family life, because for many dads out there that might be able to relate, family life can be full, very, very rewarding, but it's full and it can be a lot. So this is that kind of time away. And for me, it's also becomes kind of a meditative kind of experience being out on the golf course. I'm just taking in the sounds, I'm taking in the trees, I'm just being out in nature, and it's just a nice feeling. And you play those 3 or 4 hours, however long your round might be. Oftentimes it's just 9 holes these days in terms of time, but those few hours, you don't think about other things that are going on in life, and you can just be out here just enjoying playing golf. And it's and then you come at the end of a round and it's just so relaxing. So that's another reason that I play. Another reason would be to create connection with my son as he gets older. So hopefully he does play a bit of golf, and it's something we might be able to do as he gets older. And it's a sport that you can play until I'm very old, hopefully, as long as I look after myself. So I can play that when I'm 60 and he's 10. We can play on different levels, but we can still play with the handicap system, of course. We can still enjoy the game. That's the beauty of this golf. So I can create that deeper connection with my son as well. Also, my body is changing as we got older. So I do have some injuries now, some hip issues you may have seen in some previous videos. The body's not what it used to be, so the exercise is great for me, but also it's not as much toll on my body. So I can adapt my golf swing to still be able to perform, to still be able to play and still enjoy the game, whereas some other sports, some more, let's say, physical sports, I can't play now, I can't run like I used to. So golf's fantastic for that, and I can adapt my swing a little bit. And you may have seen I've just changed my stance to allow for my hip issues and my limitations in my hips. My swing's a little bit shorter, a little bit more rounded, and you can sort of see that my swing has evolved, and I can still hit lovely shots. Well, that felt good. Sometimes it's best when you don't think about it, you just swing. But I've adapted to my body, and that's what we can all do as golfers. We can play this game as long as you look after yourself fairly well. You can play this game for many, many years to come. So that's 4 or 5 reasons there that I've discussed of why I play golf. And a big one at the bottom, should really be at the top of that, is for joy. It's for joy. Life can be full on. There's a lot of there's a lot of negativity in the world as well. This is our recreation time. We choose to spend time being on the golf course. So why don't we enjoy it? Why don't we enjoy the feeling of a well-struck shot, even if it went into the trees? Like, yes, granted, it's not going to be as enjoyable, but let's think of those reasons why you're out here. So if you do have a bad round next time, or some bad shots, just think, oh, look, I'm out here on the golf course. How lucky am I? how lucky am I to be out here on the golf course? So just want to get you guys thinking about that, finding your purpose, write those down, because when golf gets tough, which it is, and it will do, it's a challenging game, remember why you're out here. You're not out here to perform like a tour player. And then finally, just manage your expectations, coming on to that, because when you have that burden of, if I've got to perform, I've got to shoot my handicap, it's a heavy weight to take onto the golf course, and it kind of stops you from enjoying all those other things we've just spoken about. So if you can take those expectations and put them aside, and you can just go out there and play with that weight off your shoulders, I feel that you'll play a lot better. You'll swing more freely, as I've just done there. You'll swing more freely. You'll be, you'll just be enjoying the game. Just try and shape some shots. I'll just try and draw one here. Just try and, there we go. Just enjoy being an artist out on the golf course. Enjoy the time. So that's what I would say with expectations. Let's manage those expectations. And the reality is, you're going to go onto the golf course with where your swing's at. So your skill level is where your skill level's at. Absolutely. Now golf, there's no doubt that golf is more enjoyable when we hit good golf shots. There's no doubt, no question. So, let's understand that, and to create more of that, yes, work on your skills, practice. Again, enjoy your practice. Don't go out and practice and treat it like work. It's not our job. We're not doing this for a profession. Let practice be enjoyable. Make it enjoyable, because hopefully you're going to do it 1 or 2 times a week. Let's treat this like play, like you're just going to play some tennis with your friend. It's a recreational activity, but if you want to get better at it, you can still enjoy it. You still enjoy the process of developing your skills, of going through the coaching process, whether that's online with a coach, in person with a coach, just improving your skills in general. So just manage your expectation, guys. I've had a few online clients just of late that I've been speaking to about this, because I just see after a round, and even if the scores are good, like after a round, there's some players that just don't seem to be joyful or enjoying the game. So I'm just questioning, why are you playing? And I don't mean that to be harsh. Why are you playing? And then we dive deep into these reasons, and over the last few weeks and months, these players have been like, oh yeah, I've been playing well, and I've enjoyed being out with my buddies. I'm out there with my mate. I'm creating a deeper connection with my dad by playing. I just thought I'd share that, guys, because I think it's huge to understand why we're out there, because I think we as golfers, we place way too much expectations on ourselves, when the reality is it's not our job to be out here. We're out here to enjoy it. Yes, we still want to improve our game and play well, but we can still enjoy all of this that's around us. Yeah, so please just take a few moments and just write down those key reasons. Have a think, why is it you play? So that next time, pop it in your golf bag, so the next time you're having a tough round or not playing so well, which is going to be most of the time, right? Because golf is not, there's a lot of players that are playing in competitions. There's not often you're going to be in that first place, or there's not often you're going to be under your handicap. So you can pull that piece of paper out, but yeah, I play for these reasons and enjoy it. And you'll probably see that you'll probably even play better because of that. So I hope that helps, guys. Please let me know if there's any questions, post them below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.